Hello, everybody. Welcome back to all.
Uh,
You son of a bitch. Welcome back to
You're
all.
never gonna have one. You're never gonna have one.
I know it's
you
like
you will. I would rather die.
it's like bodacious, man.
Oh yeah.
Welcome back to all riled up.
Anyway, Gus is currently gathering crops in the field, so unfortunately he will not be able to join us at this time until he is done with his crops and done with his lashes.
Yes, Gus is currently harvesting his yield. So
Someone made a valid point on like slavery. Picking the cotton wasn't the bad part of it.
Dijon is
You
black,
know?
just for everybody who's listening.
I think they figured that out.
Also, as of recording, today's Dijon's birthday. Happy birthday, Dijon.
Happy birthday to you.
But this will probably be uploaded
Kill
the day
yourself.
after. So if you guys want to steal his identity, it's the 22nd of October.
Of 2024 specifically.
Yes. So how are you doing, Eunice? Joining me is Eunice. We did a little out of order.
I'm doing amazing. I'm as happy as a bee.
And joining me also is Dijon. How you doing, Dijon?
I'm alright. I don't remember my predictions, so I hope I did good.
I will pull them up. I always forget to put them on my phone because I write them on my phone, but I always forget to have them pulled up in front of me while we're talking. And then
Ralph pulls them up.
joining they're already up, and then there's me, Riley, your host, and Gus will be joining us after he's finished picking all of the crops in the field.
Yeah, he doesn't have an automated crop farm yet on his base.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Eunice?
I forgot.
So, but I want to, before we start the recap, I just want to do two quick things. Number one is actually three. One is, so the ranking for this week of who got the most games correct is there's actually a tie between me and Gus at 11 out of 15. And then Dijon had 10 and Eunice had 9.
Your boy.
I should have did Jags, man. I don't know. I said they were Super Bowl bound, and
It's
the
funny.
1 week you hesitate. The 1 week you hesitate.
Yeah. It's funny because Dijon predicted like some upsets that I was like, okay, buddy. Like, predicted, I don't know what the betting odds were, but I was not a Broncos believer, but I did not believe. I should have said I did not believe, but
I believe in bonus.
the Saints are terrible.
he's here. He's here. We didn't even
Bro,
start the podcast.
did he fly? What?
This fucker was speeding.
What's up, party people?
Oh, he's in his car.
All right,
He's still
Gus,
dead.
I'm gonna be honest. Your audio sounds so bad. We cannot keep you in the call if it's gonna be like that.
Is it really that bad?
It's so bad. It sounds like you're talking into like a foam cup, trying to do a Bane impression.
Well, I mean, I basically am, but fuck. Hold on, I got an idea.
You're good,
Hold on.
Gus. If you just drive safe.
Hey man,
man.
yeah, literally just go drive, and we'll probably still be doing it by the time you get home.
Literally.
If you
Still
wanna
not yet
join.
talked about Team 1 yet.
We haven't even done. Oh wait, that
Oh.
sounds better.
Is it better? Like, is it usable, or is it like it's not worth it?
It's not worth it.
Yeah, I would say it's not worth it.
Just, yeah.
Just focus on driving
Alright.
safe right now, bro.
It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot.
Yeah.
Not really.
Steer, bam.
Alright, you guys can do the pod. I'm gonna drive. If you're still on by the time I'm home, then I'll join back.
We will.
We have barely even started.
It's an hour and a half. It's an hour and a half, guys.
We literally
right.
haven't even talked about what team has won yet.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. Drive safe, man.
All right. See you guys.
All right, enjoy the pod, guys.
Yep. Thanks for trying though.
All
Of
right.
course.
You guys want to jump into
Okay.
the first game?
One thing I want to say before we start the recap is, first of all, fuck all the people who were making fun of me on TikTok for saying the Saints had a good defense, but I will never make that mistake again. Second, thing I wanted to say, I would like to say fuck you to Tank Dell, Jaden Reed, and kind of Deebo Samuel for getting pneumonia.
That's not his fault.
It is not his fault. I saw him because he played 4 snaps and then they took him to the hospital because he had pneumonia. And when I saw him, because they said he had an illness, and when I saw him, I was like, man, he looks like brutal.
He literally was gasping for air.
Yeah, but and I love Deebo, so Deebo, you're excused. But Tank Dell, who was fully healthy and had, I think, let me check. I think it was 2 targets, but they were both incomplete. He had 4 targets. 0 receptions.
To be fair, that's more of a CJ Stroud.
Yes, CJ Stroud was really
8 yards total.
I said that CJ Stroud, also on TikTok, I said CJ Stroud was struggling recently. Somebody commented and said that wasn't true, and that was before this game. So, fuck that guy, because CJ Stroud had 86 yards.
Horrible.
Yeah, and so yeah, but Jaden Reed also has no excuse. Fuck you. So yeah, we'll get to the games that happened. And that starts with Broncos blowing out the Saints 33-10 on Thursday Night Football.
Honestly,
I believe.
I generally cannot think of one thing worthwhile to talk about this game. It was so boring. It was so bad. It was literally just Bo Nix and the running back Williams taking turns running for 4 to 3 yards, first down, run it in, touchdown, repeat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
I'm sorry if you're a fan of the Broncos, but you were probably the only people entertained by the
game. It's true though. It that is true. And then we had the Patriots losing to the Jags in London. I'm glad Gus isn't here so we can talk about what we really think.
They both played like shit.
That's this is kind of like coughing baby versus like the nuke, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like
not even versus gravity. Where it's just like it's just there.
Yeah, like I don't really think each team like did like amazingly well, even though the Jags like obviously kind of blew the Patriots out.
Yeah, but I mean, like, how hard is it to knock over a piece of tinfoil?
Yeah, that's true. But
we're just like, I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm just so annoyed of Trevor Lawrence fans saying he's back.
He's so ass. He's so ass.
He's so fucking ass. Half their points came from defense.
One thing I will say is that Doug Peterson, who is the head coach of the Jaguars, avoided being the 4th head coach in NFL history to be fired directly after a London game. So,
Jesus.
Good for him. Bad for us because I mean the thing is, I think no matter what happens, he's done after this season.
I'll be so surprised if they keep him.
Yeah, like I don't even think he's a bad head coach. He won the Eagles a Super Bowl. But
the Eagles had talent.
Yeah, and Trevor Lawrence, I think I've been saying this since last year. I think he's a bust. So,
yeah,
I'm not gonna defend him. I know Dijon likes the Jags, but like, I don't like him.
He was a 5th round, 6th round QB that went as the number 1 overall.
Yeah, so he sucks. But yeah, then speaking of blowouts that I definitely did not expect, Seahawks 34-14 win over the Falcons. Your brother was awfully quiet on the group chat after this happened.
Oh, he was at work. He works on Sundays.
I was like, I just remember thinking like, man, like that I was not expecting either. I know that they got back apparently some of their injured defensive players, but still,
but that's not what sold it. What sold it, unfortunately, because I've been cheering him on Kirk Cousins, 2 interceptions.
Oof.
Like that's horrible, man. 2 interceptions and 1 passing touchdown is atrocious. The only thing worse than that is like something stupid, like I don't know, 2 interceptions and no touchdowns. But I don't know if anyone would be that ass. Anyway,
Big Kirko wakes up dripping like this.
Big Kirko wakes up dripping like this, Eunice.
No, you are right. Mahomes is terrible. But
I fucking hate him. So then we had the Bills blowing out the Titans. The first quarter of this game was like watching it like just I felt like just I went into this thinking like, oh, this is an easy game for us, but then right as I sat down I was like, no, watch us like end up losing and then the second half will turn it around. Can never be simple. Can never be simple. Is exactly what happened. Because the Titans did not score. I think it was at one point it was 10-0. But then the Titans did not score the rest of the game and the Bills won. Yeah, it was 10-7 going into the half, and then after that 27 unanswered points. Actually 34 cuz like I said the Bills scored like right before the half ended. And Josh Allen, I cannot believe that this man, I love Josh Allen so much. I started watching, they released, because this was his 100th career start. And they released a video of all of his touchdowns since his 100th, or since his, like, in his first 99 starts. And then obviously I saw the 2 that he had in this game. But I started watching the compilation of all his touchdowns. I cannot believe, I'm as shocked as anybody that this guy has no interceptions. Like, it honestly, like, it boggles my mind, because I'm like, because he's injured. He's playing a little bit more conservatively than he normally would. But at the same, which I also think is part of the play calling, because he stopped, like, really, once we switched OCs was when he started, like, I feel like, not playing, like, even, like, conservatively, just, like, not throwing as many picks. But, like, this shit was, like, it was hilarious. Like, I was like, okay, are they going to bench him? Like, to let him, you know, like, what? Because I was trying to switch over to the Lions game. And I was like, okay, which quarterback comes out? There's 4 minutes left in the game. And I'm like, okay, which quarterback comes out? Josh Allen or Mitch Trubisky? Because if it's Mitch Trubisky, I'm changing the channel. Josh Allen comes out, throws a bomb to Keon Coleman, and then Ray Davis gets a touchdown. And I'm like, man. So this is, so that took us to the 2-minute warning. They were already up by like 14. They did not have to do that. Or 17. But yeah, it was a good game. Keon Coleman really, he had 4 receptions for 125 yards. He was pretty good. And Tony Pollard ran all over us. But there was at one point, I think it was DeAndre Hopkins, or who's the other guy? Calvin Ridley? No.
Calvin Ridley.
Is it Calvin Ridley?
Yeah.
One of the very good wide receivers for the Texans, I think it was DeAndre Hopkins, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm surprised nobody's talking about this, because like he was standing on the sideline and just not going into the huddle. And like he wasn't injured, and the announcers kept like pointing out like he's shaking his head, he's strapped up, he has all his equipment on, like his helmet is like strapped on, but he's not like going into the huddle, and he's just standing there watching. And the Titans have a very neutered offense. Will Levis, unfortunately, it's not just Will Levis, but he's kind of part of it, because they only scored 10 points. But
yeah,
and Mason Rudolph had 1 touchdown, 1 interception. So
crazy that this one game from Mason Rudolph, where they only scored 10 points in the first quarter and did nothing else, was less shameful than the entire season by Will Levis.
yeah, and no, like he didn't hit like a clip or nothing like funny happened. But speaking of hitting a clip, I'm interested to hear your guys' opinion on what happened at the Browns game. So
I find it so funny.
So
now what happened to Deshaun? I won't say I found the injury funny.
I thought it was hilarious. I'll say that.
What I found funny was when he left the game, the very next drive, the Browns scored a touchdown.
Yeah. And they didn't even have Jameis Winston. He was a healthy scratch, which means he just didn't play. Eventually, he was at the game, but he wasn't in uniform. They got him like padded up and he got to play the last like few plays. But what so the Browns lose to the Bengals. Obviously, the Browns have no offense. But the Browns what?
Now okay. They might.
Okay, Nick Chubb, I know. But
no, and Njoku is finally like doing good work.
Oh, he's back from injury?
Yeah, and he did pretty good, actually. I think he had like 80-something yards.
Okay, well, so I mean, but when you have no quarterback, and I know that Deshaun, okay, so we'll just say Deshaun Watson, he dropped back to do like a QB run, and when he put his foot down, did you guys see the video?
Yeah, where his calf like got cut in half, pretty much.
Yeah, his fucking Achilles just dies. And
but that's what I'm saying. Watson is out.
Yeah, for the rest of the season.
I believe that their backup is better.
Jameis Winston is better. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. So genuinely speaking, the Browns got better.
Yes.
They're now a better team.
So I want to ask you guys this. When Deshaun Watson got injured, like when he went down on the field, the fans were booing him. But then when the cart came out to take him into the locker room, everyone was cheering.
And he started crying. Yes.
Yes, and I'll talk about my opinion in a second.
You deserve it.
He does. So my question is, like, it was a lot of people were debating on. I saw like most people say that they thought that it was okay, but a lot of people were debating, especially like, did you guys see Myles Garrett's quote?
No.
Oh my God. So Jameis Winston said that. So when reporters were asking him, you know, first of all, fucking LeBron said like, Cleveland sports fans, we don't cheer when someone gets injured, even if you know, whether they're on our team or not. Jameis Winston was asked after the game, and he said that like he thought it was shameful because, you know, you just don't cheer for someone to get injured. And then Myles Garrett said, let me pull up the quote so I can give Myles Garrett like the benefit of the doubt. Because what he said was fucking stupid.
I do want to say, I saw a tweet where they were like praying for an injury is okay, and then someone instantly replied, "Sexual assault is not okay."
Yeah, exactly. I think that. Here's my thing, right?
And, okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think it's because, all right, one, it's because an injury is still an injury, you know, and it's a sports game, so they really don't, you know, want people to like boo, like applaud when someone gets injured. But two, it's the fact, in my eyes, a lot of people are like, well, they settled out of court. That doesn't mean he's innocent.
Yeah.
23. 23.
Those are just the settled ones. There are over 30 accusers.
Dude,
26 open cases.
I understand like one or two, right? Then you're like, well, we don't really know.
Be a gold or some shit.
But if it's more than 5, you've done it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, generally speaking, and that's in every industry. Like, okay, like, not to, like, make it sound like a huge deal, but, like, Drake, right? Biggest music artist in the modern world. Who's, like, at the point of popularity, love him or hate him, he is the Michael Jackson of popularity in the modern era. You can't deny it. Like,
And
I'm
he's
sorry.
exactly like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, and he does not have damn near 30 allegations like that on him.
At least,
I think he has like 12, which is still, don't get me wrong, that is an absurd amount. But when you're pretty much Michael Jackson, about Jacksons. I said Jackson, my bad. When you're Michael Jackson famous, how many allegations did Michael Jackson have?
A lot.
That should have to be in the triple digits minimum.
Like, there were a lot of like rumors and stuff about him. I
hate to say it.
Go ahead.
You
John.
let kids into your bedroom. At that point, it doesn't matter if you didn't or you did. I'm saying you did. You know?
Exactly. So my thought process is, I think I even said on this podcast, the only person that I feel like it's morally okay to wish that they get injured is Deshaun Watson, and it's funny because he then tore his Achilles. I think that, like, I agree with you guys. 1 or 2, I'd even go up to 3 before I'm like, okay, like, we don't know, right?
Yeah.
But with Deshaun Watson, we do know. Like, there's like I said, there's like dozens of accusers. He settled all the lawsuits, which doesn't necessarily mean that he did it or didn't do it. But
Alvaro just signed an extension.
I saw that. But we also, like, I've heard, like, there is evidence that they just can't show because once you settle it, can't do anything about it. And then this one that's currently ongoing that was filed last month, you can't show the evidence to the public or it's inadmissible. So we don't know. Like, apparently I saw something that said there was Ring doorbell footage of Deshaun Watson and he's being chased out of her house. So it's like, I think that's why I said I personally believe he did it, and I do not care. Like, they also said, like, Jameis Winston said, believe in forgiveness, and I get that. Like, I totally agree with that, but I believe in forgiveness if justice gets served.
Yeah, like, if he went to jail and did like 40, 30 years, came out and genuinely was a reformed person, I might not forgive you, but I won't treat you like you're garbage.
Yeah, like Michael Vick. Michael Vick went to jail and he came back and he has spent his entire rest of his life trying to tell people, I am sorry for what I did. Like, at the very least, like, you don't even have to forgive him, but you have to at least be like, he served his time. And what Michael Vick did is, I'm gonna be honest, not as bad as what Deshaun Watson did. But if someone goes through the legal process and they get, like, justice served, then I would be okay forgiving him. But the thing is, Watson, they did not charge him criminally because of the statute of limitations, I believe. That was literally the only reason, I'm pretty sure, that they didn't charge him. He settled lawsuits, but you're not really losing anything. He has a $230 million fully guaranteed contract. Who cares?
The biggest example in sports entertainment of someone serving their time and coming back and being loved by the public, Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
He went to jail, came out, did everything he was supposed to do, went straight back to work, and never got into a single allegation ever the rest of his life. He has yet to have been caught jaywalking since what happened.
Yeah, so I mean,
I was making
he saw him jaywalk. I know that Watson got suspended 11 games, but it's still not enough.
Yeah.
Especially
Like,
because
oh no, I only get to make 230 million instead of 270 million.
yeah. So when Eunice texted me, I'll never forget this. This is I'll never forget where I was when I saw that Deshaun Watson tore his Achilles. Like when Eunice texted me, Deshaun Watson is hurt. I actually bust out laughing because I was like, but how, to what extent? And then everyone was like, he fucking tore his Achilles, and like, good, good, cool, awesome. Or at the very least, you're like, whatever, like it's true. Like Deshaun Watson genuinely, he's the only quarterback. Him and Daniel Jones are the only two quarterbacks where they could be injured and the team would get better.
Well, actually,
Also,
according to my list,
one thing I want to say is Myles Garrett's quote. I got it pulled up. You got to sit down if you're listening to this. You got to sit down for this one. He said he was very pissed off because that's the thing, is that the players are mad because they don't want to set a precedent of people
Being
cheering. Yeah, cheering for people being injured. And Jameis Winston and Myles Garrett can't say, "Oh yeah, he did it. Who cares?" Because at the very least, like, they might get punished by NFL teams. At the very, or at the very most, they're going to get punished by the NFL, and at the least, they're going to get punished by their team. So, and I know like Myles Garrett is like very important to the Browns, but you don't know what kind of retaliation they would face. It's kind of like an image thing. Anyway, Myles Garrett said that Deshaun Watson has been a model citizen through college and most of the pros. He said, "We can't look down on a guy because of a mistake he made on or off the field."
A mistake?
Try 30. Fuck. Like,
fool me once, shame on you. Fool me, 30 fucking times and still going, you got a problem.
yeah, not only, like, yeah, so I think I saw, like, the Browns can get a little bit of cap relief because he can't play the rest of his contract. Or, sorry, for this year. But then after that, all right. It's funny because I literally said, like, if the Browns are trying to tank, they're fucked because now they are in a position to win. But even then, I don't think they're really going to be that much better. Like, they need a, like, quarterback. So they're just going to tank and then draft one at first round. I think with this, I think they're for sure, because before I was like, is it Jags or is it the Browns? It's got to be the Browns with the first overall pick.
I don't know.
They
did just get a huge upgrade in their QB room.
I mean, that's true.
That upgrade was a subtraction of a player.
It's true, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, that was the Browns game. The Packers last-minute field goal or last-second field goal to beat the Texans. It's funny. C.J. Stroud threw for 86 yards.
Can I say I called it for this game? Like, it's in the recording from last week, and I called this game perfectly. I said this game can go either way, and I think Jordan Love, who has been making mistake after mistake last couple weeks, will probably throw at least 2 interceptions again this week. And I called it.
Yep, that he did.
But NFC North supremacy, baby.
Mm-hmm. We bring the boom.
Well, 2 NFC North teams, one lost, one didn't play.
Yeah.
I mean, if we want to really be honest, one is iffy at best.
The two best NFC North teams won. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, right now, just records alone, Vikings are better than Packers.
Yeah, but I like the Packers more. That's what I meant by best.
I like their logo.
Oh, you're a cheesehead?
Well, yeah.
He immediately balled up his fist saying that.
You could hear the hate in his in his like words too.
He said
I
cheese
think
man
it's
with a hard H.
I think it's very understandable. Detroit and them
Yeah, no,
have a
that's
very big rivalry.
they do. But the
All right.
Dolphins lost 10-16 to the Colts. Tua's coming back
Yo,
next week. He's not wearing a Guardian cap.
he's so fucking stupid, man.
He said
Let him
personal
cook.
choice.
What do you mean let him cook? He
If
doesn't know how
Tua
to fucking read anymore. All his play cards
That has
are
to be a bet, by the
done.
way. Someone has to
I'm
put
telling you.
in that bet. Put it up
No,
on
I'm telling you
FanDuel.
right
How many
now.
concussions?
Hey, I'm telling you right now, he can't read anymore. All of his play calls and shit have to be like puppet showed to him on the sidelines.
I don't know if Tua is going like he might not survive another hit.
He shouldn't take another hit. He should sit the fuck down with his kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because respectfully, they don't need him.
They don't.
And I don't mean that as in like, oh, any QB can fill out for him. No, don't get me wrong. The QB still has to be good. But two things. One, they're not recovering in time for
No.
playoffs.
No.
So if anything, tank the rest of the season. Put Hill and Waddle out. Let them just whatever the fuck. Draft comes up. Take Milroe or somebody from the draft. Start again with a good QB, and you're off to the races again.
The Dolphins would have to go 7-4 to have a shot of making the playoffs at
Which
9-8. And so they would need to go realistically actually 8-3 to be 10-7. And then but their schedule is Cardinals, Bills, a healthy Rams, Packers, Texans,
49ers.
Niners the last 3 weeks of the season, and then they've got to play the Jets twice still, which I know the Jets are bad, but their defense is still like okay. So they don't really have the easiest schedule. So I don't really think that they're like. Not only that, I think if Tua takes another like bad hit, he's going to be done for the season.
Also, fun fact: if the regular season were to end today,
So,
all four teams in the
sure, just one sec.
NFC, all four teams in the NFC, what's it called with the Lions and shit, they all make the playoffs.
That's what a lot of people's playoff prediction is, but that's very wishful thinking.
No, respectfully, I don't think the Bears are gonna make it just
That was the team
because.
I was talking about.
Yeah, I know, but just because like they have yet to have a division game, and what's it called? I can like looking at their later half of the season. Green Bay, Vikings, Lions, 49ers, Vikings, Lions, Seahawks, Green Bay. They're not walking away. They're not making it. Also,
I mean,
Riley muted, so we're gonna have to fill up the air.
well, okay. I'm now looking at the Bears thing, bro.
Oh my god, and they're versing the Commanders this week. The only two games I could see where I'm like, oh yeah, they'll win is maybe Cardinals and then Patriots. Everything else is like, ugh.
Well, dang, that sucks for them.
Yeah, I mean, if they genuinely walk
They
away,
need a win from the Commanders. I can see them beat Cardinals. I can see them beat Patriots.
even if they win all three of those, that only puts them at 7 wins total. They'll need
They can beat the Seahawks.
At the
They can
minimum,
definitely
they'll
beat
need
the
3
Seahawks.
more wins. At the minimum, they'll need 3 more wins to have a 10-win record. Because if everyone else in the division has a winning record, they still won't qualify. They also need a significant winning record. 9-8 will not cut it. They need at least a 10-7.
Then, man, their
You
best option is winning against the Packers.
You think they can beat the Packers twice?
Dude, the
You see what I'm talking
49ers,
about?
the 49ers like just killed it. Dang, y'all lost. What was a win? Oh wait, yeah, they start off rough.
They started off 1-2, and then they had 3.
They lost to
Oh,
the Colts.
yes, and the Texans, though. To be fair,
Okay.
yeah, the Texans is not a bad team to lose to.
I know, but the Colts is. That's why I was confused why you said Texans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, to make it fair, they lost to a really shit team, but a really, really good team too.
Yeah,
But
man,
Commanders, man, I mean, fuck. How
they
good is
literally
the
they
Bears'
literally
front?
need to win all the non-division teams,
If
and
they win all non-division games from now on, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
I will put them at 9-8. That's not enough.
And
Lead another
yeah,
one.
they
You can win a
no, they
division game.
need yeah, like they need, dude. Oh my goodness, they need to clean it up. I don't know what they're doing.
It's not even their fault. Everyone else is just doing better. No one expected this from the Vikings. Had the been what everyone thought they were gonna be, the Bears could get away with a 9-8.
Bro,
They just chose the worst time to be good. Because everyone else said, let me drive the boat. Let me take a turn.
man, oh man.
Like,
How
I'm
much of
looking
a
at the
fumble
Vikings.
do they need from other divisions?
Like, I'm looking at the Vikings schedule. Like, they still have to verse the Colts, the Titans, the Jags. Like, they have
Oh,
another 3 wins on their plate.
oh man,
And look at
dude.
the Lions. I'm pretty sure the Lions have a pretty straightforward.
Titans, Jags, Colts,
Oh, but that's where it pretty much runs out for you guys. Everything else is division games, and then you got the Bills and
and the
49ers
Niners.
and
Man,
Texans. Oh, you have the Texans too.
honestly, I hate to say it like this: Packers beat Texans, we can beat Texans.
That's not how it always works.
I do not care if you're a cheesehead.
You
See
know
you on
Welly?
November
You
3rd.
know
See you
Welly?
November 3rd.
You remember Welly, right?
Yeah,
You know he was a cheesehead, right?
is he?
Yeah. He had a favorite team from the NFC and the AFC. That's the way he did it. He had 2 favorite teams, one from each side.
Mm-hmm.
He was a Bengals fan and a Green Bay fan. You can
Man,
jump them together.
yeah. We can be
I
like those
remember
cars. That was a
I
bad joke.
was I remember I was at his house when the Steelers were going against the Green Bay Packers. And whoever won that game got to go to playoffs because they were both like 8-8 or something like that.
Yeah.
And Green Bay, what happened? Well, I remember this so well. Like 20 seconds left on the clock. Green Bay has the ball and they have the lead by like 3 points, something like that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they're getting a knee, but they fucked it up. Fumble. Steelers, pick 6.
That's
He,
crazy.
he had like one of those like big bowls of like M&Ms. He
Mm-hmm.
flung that shit across his living room and started punching the crap out of his box. It was like before flat screens were popular. It was the big box, heavy TVs. He started punching the crap out of it, and he had like bruises all over his hands, and he finding M&Ms like in the living room for like months to come.
That's one funny. Two, how old are you for just saying because flat screens weren't popular?
I mean, they were around, but they were still like stupid expensive.
Okay. What year?
Like no one had them yet. Everyone still had like box TVs, except for like rich people.
How long have you known Welly?
Um, like 5th grade, 4th grade.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
I've known him since we were little kids.
Dude, because I was like imagining like high school and I'm
Like
like, dude,
last week,
what are you
bro.
talking about?
Oh my god, dude. I'm trying to think who else has as hard of a struggle to make playoffs like the Bears do. The Bengals, man. The Bengals really have a uphill battle.
It's because It's because they had a rough
started-
start.
Yeah. Now they have to verse the Steelers twice, the Ravens another time, the Eagles, the Cowboys. Like, those are not going to be easy games for them. They're not free.
Keeping it a stack and a half. I am so happy that we face Vikings in January. Because I think I'm positive we lose.
You know who also could make playoffs, but they're going to have their work cut out for them?
But
Chargers.
let me check their.
They're versing the Saints, then the Browns, tight ends. 3 games that should be super simple for them. But then they have a gauntlet. Then they verse the Bengals, the Ravens, the Falcons, the Chiefs, the Buccaneers.
Okay.
Wait, guys, sorry about that. I'm back.
You're good. We were just talking about how the Bears have a very making playoffs, not because they're bad or anything like that. It's just because their division is so stacked right now, and they have yet to have their division games yet. They're all back to back. The only break the Bears have between their division games, I just had this pulled up. Though they have to go division games back to back to back, 3 in a row, and then they verse the 49ers, and then they go back to back again.
That's crazy. So yeah, sorry to. If you guys want to finish your discussion, you can finish your discussion.
No, we're probably done.
Shit. All right, next game. Lions, Vikings. DJ, take us away.
I mean, generally, this game could have went anyway. I just think more mistakes were made on the Viking side. That's it.
Sam Darnold threw a pick. Which also,
that was it.
Did you guys know? I know I said this, and Dejan reacted to it in the group chat, but I don't know if you guys knew I was being serious. Did you know if you can get free fries from McDonald's if the Lions get an interception?
Yep. Every team has something like that for their home game, for their home teams.
That's cool. Because it's funny because they've done it literally every game, I think, because I've gone every single week.
Hey, I respect it. Some teams don't do free stuff, though. They'll do discounts. Like the Ravens, whenever they win a game, all pizzas at Papa John's are 50% off for 2 days.
That's awesome. The Bills don't really do that. They'll do 15% off at the Bills store. So if you want to order something online and they win, you'll get 15% off. But I think there's a pizza place in Buffalo that might have deals and shit because they're affiliated with the Bills, but I don't I am not from Buffalo. Fun fact for people who are why does he like the Bills? I'm waiting for someone on TikTok to ask me that so I can explain to them the lore, or not even explain to them, just plug Bodacious True Crime.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna kind of go rapid fire through the rest of these games. Eagles.
I wasn't finished.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Deshaun.
Yeah.
Found it. Sorry. If the Bills get a sack, they get a free Big Mac.
Oh, that's awesome.
But
that
how often are sacks?
That's so expensive. Big Macs are $5.
In addition, any Bills fans may be able to get a free Big Mac with a $2 purchase if the Bills get a sack against an opposing team.
Well, for the fries, you have to spend $1.
Go buy yourself
so you might as well
pie.
just say, "Can I get a drink for $1, fries for $1.50, and there's your $2.50 in the burger. You get a meal for $2.50."
That is actually crazy. But so that game could have went either way. Once again, Instagram is where I get a lot of my information from, which is very interesting because you see very one-sided information half the time.
Right.
Yeah, algorithm.
But the amount of people, this is the second time this has happened. The amount of people that said refs are completely on Detroit's side, you're high.
They really
Your
are,
team
bro.
lost. So what, bro?
Not even that. It's like a fact. It's like in the NFL rule book when training to become a referee and shit, you have to hate the Lions. It's 101.
Can I interrupt this really quickly? Andy Dalton was in a car accident.
Oh yeah, I know.
What?
Yeah.
He's completely fine. No injuries, no nothing.
It was from like an
Okay.
hour ago, but like, yeah, they said he's being evaluated by medical personnel, but he's not injured. Or him and his family were not injured. But anyway, continue, Dijon, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know why people are so upset once their team, it was the Seahawks this happened to, that just because your team's on a winning streak, the refs are suddenly on the other team's side because you're losing. Dude, the refs have been bad.
Oh, they're
There's
horrible.
3 fouls I saw for both sides. I was like, that is stupid.
Did you guys hear
mean-
about what happened in the Texas game? Texas, Georgia?
What?
Well,
College football. But
the kick?
no, there was PI and they called it PI, but when they showed the replay on the Jumbotron, it was not actually PI. So Texas fans threw garbage and beer bottles on the field, and the refs overturned the call.
Good.
They
And
should have did it originally. It
Yeah,
shouldn't have
it shoulda-
taken people getting outraged to overturn.
They should just like people were saying it's like I said a dangerous precedent because your fans are bullying them and they're overturning calls, but at the same time, don't make bad calls. Just
Your choice, your calls will determine futures for $1 million men.
yeah,
You better make the right fucking call.
Oh, I wanted to say this one thing. I forgot who the commentator was. Shut the hell up, bro. He was clearly in the neutral zone, saying the ref shouldn't actually have called that. His foot's in the neutral zone.
that's like Patrick Mahomes. Was Collinsworth calling that game?
I think it was. It
Should I
was either
look it up?
that game that he was calling, or it was the Steelers game. It was one of those two.
No, you know what? It was the Steelers game. No, that was Joe Buck and Troy Aikman.
No, it was the Steelers game because I remember.
No, it
opening
wasn't.
up Twitter,
That was Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. Or no, wait.
Someone was Collinsworth just can't get Adams and Rodgers' cock out of his mouth.
Wait, okay. Hold on, let me look it up. I think I you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, wait, so what game did Troy Aikman call that I watched?
What's it called? But yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
it was last okay. You know what, you're right. It was so last week Monday was Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, and then Sunday Night Football was Tommy Tellerico and who I love, and Chris Collinsworth.
They had to put both of them on there to like not make Riley kill himself.
Well, that's just Tommy Tellerico and Chris Collinsworth are like a pair. Like Tony Romo and Jim Nantz are like a pair. Like you don't separate them. Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, they're a pair.
You know, this is gonna sound a little off topic, but I generally will say if I have to watch a playoff game for the Ravens and it's against the Chiefs with Chris Collinsworth commentating it, I might skip the game.
Oh my God.
I might skip
Bro,
it.
I saw a clip. I don't know if it's true.
Deshaun.
I don't know if it's like an old one, but Chris was literally like jerking it because Mahomes took a knee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's real. That's real.
Yeah, it is real.
Like,
Also,
no, he needs to get off of it.
So the commentator for the Lions game was Adam Amin and Greg Olson. And
Olsen.
I like Greg Olson too, but do you know about his
It was Adam. It was Adam.
Yeah, Adam's the play-by-play.
Yeah, it was Adam because I think he asked Greg how he felt about it, and I'm like, dude, you need to shut up. His foot was literally in the neutral. They replayed, showed it. His foot is literally exactly where the ball was. Shut up.
Do you know
what's sad, bro? Tom Brady was commentating on the 49ers Chiefs game, and it was as if Collins were there, man.
Do you watch or Eunice, do you know about the 7th Floor Crew?
No.
So Greg Olson is he's a former NFL player. I'll try to describe this in as little graphic detail as possible. So so I don't get a dirty look from someone sitting next to me. There is Greg Olson was a tight end. He played for the University of Miami in college, and then I think he played for the Panthers when they went to the Super Bowl with Cam Newton, and he was on one other team, but I forgot which team it was. I'm trying to look it up right now. Panthers. Oh, he's on the Bears. It was on the. It was. I'll tell her when she comes back. He was on the Bears and the Seahawks. So he when they were at the University of Miami, him and his other like people, like the other teammates, recorded a song, and they all lived on the same floor in the dorms, and they were called the Seventh Floor Crew. And it's 8 minutes.
Oh, Jesus.
If you have some time, ladies and gentlemen, do yourself a favor. Look this up, because it is fucking hilarious. I would sing my favorite lyric from it, but it's very vulgar. It's also, this is like a very vulgar song. Somebody asked him about this, and he said, like, someone asked him about it. First of all, when this came out, like, he had to make an apology saying, like, this is not, like, representative of me. And all I'll say is, like, G-Reg is my favorite rapper, because I know I don't like rap, but G-Reg, Greg Olson, is my favorite rapper.
Okay, when you say vulgar, you just mean, like, they said, like, nasty things?
Yes.
Not, like, calling someone the F slur.
No. Just, like, they are saying stuff. He says he's going to come in a girl's ear.
You had to apologize for that.
Well, there's the whole song is 8 minutes. There's much more bad shit on it, John. Like, it's just
saying, like,
that's his
I feel
verse.
like apologies should be set for, like, I said something to a minority, like, group.
Well, this was 2008
Okay.
or 9 or 10.
Wait a second. That's even worse. He had apologized back then?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all y'all need to calm down.
Were we done with the Lions game, or were we still doing it?
Yeah, we're done.
All right, so
done.
the Giants get blown out by the Eagles. Daniel Jones has not thrown a passing touchdown in MetLife in 2 years. Yep, he's horrible. Also, the curse wheel, if you think about it, the curse wheel did work.
No.
In that it cursed.
We said minor. We like.
Yeah, it could be minor. I mean, was Jalen Hurts good in this game?
Yeah.
Well, how about this? Put it this way. Maybe it's not so much that the curse wheel curses that team, it just curses the game. Because the Daniel Jones did horrible.
No.
Okay, shut up. How about that?
No.
How about you're not allowed? Gus isn't here to back me up. Raiders lose by 5 points to the Rams.
There's only one thing that's worth talking about in this game, and that is, as time progresses, Brock Bowers is going to be a fucking problem.
Yeah.
He's actually like in the top 10 or top 15 for receiving overall.
Wow. That's not good.
That's horrible.
Well, it's good for the Raiders, bad for everyone else. But then we had the Panthers. What happened?
Imagine they had a competent QB.
I know, right? Well, next year. The Commanders blew out the Panthers, and the funniest part is Jaden Daniels. I looked it up. He threw 2 passes and threw for 6 yards, and then he got injured. And then now it is a minor injury, but he's still considered like week to week or day to day at practice. Marcus Mariota popped off. He threw for 2 touchdowns, 205 yards. It's pretty bad when your backup QB can blow out the Panthers. That being said, if Jaden Daniels is not back, I don't think they can beat the Bears.
He also did have 50 yards rushing.
Jaden Daniels did?
Yeah.
Damn. Kansas City beat the 49ers. No surprise there.
But big news from that game, Ayuk is out for the season.
Oh, yeah. Deebo Samuel got pneumonia. Ayuk is out for the season. Kittle got injured again. I mean, he's always fucking injured, so it's fine. He actually really is. He gets injured like he's a nurse. He's been nursing an injury since week 2, and then he gets
because
injured.
He has to carry the receiving core. Like, he's the only receiver on the team with competence.
It's funny because Deebo Samuel is so good, but they've been using Deebo as a running back.
Exactly. So if you want to do a pass, it's like, all right, where's Kittle?
That's
as if Ayuk at the time, as if Ayuk, Deebo weren't on the team.
That's why I said, like, also, do you guys know about Ricky Parcells? This was his first game.
Yeah, actually, the crowd gave him a standing ovation because on his very first, like on the first pass attempt to him, he caught it and the crowd went cheering.
That's nice.
Which I do love.
I'm not a 49ers fan. I know, like, episode 1, you guys were shitting on the 49ers. I'm going to say something right now that's going to get me a lot of flack. I like the 49ers. Like, they're... What did you say?
Whore.
Yeah. Burn me, do whatever you want. I like the 49ers. It's funny that they're so bad, because I don't want there to be a 49ers Chiefs Super Bowl again.
Fine.
But, yeah. Now, speaking of funny because they're so bad, I want to say before we talk about this game, like, if you're a Jets fan, you shouldn't even be watching this podcast. You shouldn't be.
I have a rant.
One thing I want to say is the first play of the draw of the game for the Jets was a throw to Devontae Adams that was overthrown that he did not catch.
Yeah.
It was fucking hilarious.
I'm going to say my rant. Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
Good.
He does not care about football. He doesn't care. It means nothing to. He just wants to make plays, like not even plays on the fucking field. He just wants to be in controversy so bad because he knows the only thing he's relevant for in this entire league is that controversy. That's all he wants now, just any form of attention. It's like he figured to himself, well, if I can't get it on the field, I'll get it off the field. He doesn't care. Winning or losing, he has the same facial expression. His teammate could catch a shitty pass, run it for 90 yards, and get a touchdown, and he'll still look disappointed at them. Not himself for the shitty pass, at them. Like, you know that pass that you're talking about? Where he overthrew it and Devontae Adams didn't catch it.
Yeah.
The camera immediately went to him, and he immediately did like the sideways, like disappointed thing.
Yeah.
And it's like he doesn't care. Like, the reason he's not considered like Tom Brady is not the rings. It's not that. It's he doesn't have any hunger. Tom Brady, for his 7th ring, was playing as if he never had a ring before, and he wants to get his first one. That's what made Tom Brady so special. He played every single season like it was a make or break season for him. Like, if he doesn't win it this year, he's getting fired.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Rodgers doesn't care. He does not care.
Yeah, and it really pisses me off because, like, I like Aaron Rodgers, and not as a person, as a player, because he's not really a model citizen with some of his beliefs. I gotta pull up the clip.
I don't watch porn.
Also, one more thing I just want to say for
any
the aspect, Russell was pretty shitty first half, but it seems that he finally got his mojo back in the second half, and I think he's gonna get a little bit better with time, but I
Be careful,
am
though.
not crazy to say I don't
Spicy.
expect too much from him.
Be careful, though. It's spicy.
Be careful though, it's spicy. The Danger Witch. Yeah, okay. This game, like, I like Aaron Rodgers. He's ruined the Jets. If he plays for, he is going to retire, or my guess is he's either going to retire next year, or he's going to not get his contract re-signed by the Jets, and he'll either, if he doesn't retire, he's gonna go to some like no name fucking organization and be like their vet. But I think he'll retire if he can't play at a place that he wants to play. So the Jets are horrible. Their offense is horrible. There was a horrible call against the Steelers, where they blocked a field goal. There were 2 blocked field goals in this game. The first one that the Steelers blocked, they called back for, like, leverage, because you're not allowed to put your hands on someone and jump over them or use them to jump over someone. And even the announcers were saying, like, even Chris Collinsworth, they literally called on the rules expert to explain this, and he said, yeah, that doesn't look like leverage to me, after they called the play. So the Jets got to do the 2-point, and it was 15-13 going into the half. And I was thinking, like, man, is this game, like, gonna continue to be good? Oh my god, it was awesome. Like, I love watching Aaron, and I think for my 1 o'clock game next week, I'm gonna watch Patriots-Jets, because I want to watch Aaron Rodgers suffer. Like, even if he's, like, they're like, what, 2-5 now? Like, even if he's, like, plays good, they beat the Patriots. The Patriots are pretty much, like, one of 3 of the worst teams in the league. So, okay, you beat the Patriots. Well, but if they lose the Patriots, the season is over. You literally cannot put anyone... The only way to win would be to trade for a quarterback. And they're not going to fucking do that. So, honestly, though, the Jets should tank and draft Milroe.
Something, bro.
But yeah,
anything but...
Then Monday Night Football was Ravens-Bucks. Eunice, tell us about this game, and tell us about that rant you wanted to go on.
All right. First, the good. Ravens' offense was amazing. The defense was also amazing. And let me just say really quickly, before people go, oh, but that fourth quarter, we took out like 90% of our starters. And even our offense, Josh Johnson was fucking playing that last like 10 minutes of the fourth quarter. Like, we took out our offense starters and our defense starters. I do not care that the Buccaneers scored like fucking 20 points in the fourth quarter. Good for them. The Ravens defense was so good the whole game that still let them lose by 10 points. Scoring 20 points in one quarter was still not enough for the Buccaneers to win. That's how good our defense was. 2 interceptions. Lamar Jackson, the Jackson 5. Derrick Henry went stupid. I have no complaints about this game from the Ravens side. Now, my complaints come from the Buccaneers side. What in the shit fuck is happening in that coaching room where Mike Evans, who's coming into week 2 of a hamstring issue where he was limping on the first play of the game, he could not walk straight. They said, put him in. And I think not even a whole quarter later, I think it was like halfway quarter, he's out for the game now. Limping. Could not stand up by himself.
Yeah, and Godwin is out for the season, and Evans isn't going to be back until at least week
12.
12. Or 11.
let me talk about Godwin too, because that really fucking pissed me off. In the fourth quarter, they were behind by a lot, 20 something. I think it was like 27 points or something like that, right? It was a lot, and they get a touchdown. Whatever. And they do an onside kick, which goes successful for them. Again, whatever. They do and the starters are still in. And I'm looking at the time. There is less than 3 minutes in this game, and you are still behind by 3 scores. Even if they get 2-point conversions, for 8 points for both touchdowns, they still need another grab at it.
Mm-hmm.
Less than 3 minutes on the clock. They keep their starters in, where it was not worth it because they already had a winning record, win or lose the game. And it's only week 6, mind you, they have 8 more weeks, right? No, more. I'm being stupid. Whatever. Many opportunities left. And it's fucking 12. Anyway. Godwin, no timeouts left. A minute in the game, like a minute 30, they're still behind by 2 possessions, 10-point diff, and they're still going for it. They throw it to Godwin. Godwin, I'm so sorry. Got hit super hard. His ankle was facing the wrong way, even when he was on the floor untouched by anybody else. Like, they got off. His ankle is not the direction it is meant to be. And what pissed me off the most is after that, they still kept in their starter.
Yeah.
With 30 seconds on the clock.
Behind
by 10 plus, no timeouts.
I get that they want them to, but you can't, like you from a perspective of like, they take their starters out. Like, if you're not even winning by like a lot, but you're like, oh, we're winning by enough to take the starters out, like,
yeah. Which, to be fair, the Ravens were 17-point diff with less than 5 minutes on the clock. Like, and you already lost one of your star wide receivers. Like, I just don't get it.
Yeah.
It wasn't worth it. They won that game. Even if they won it, like, let's say whatever shenanigans happened, they get the touchdown, Ravens pick 6, whatever, right? Was it worth it? Was it worth Mike Evans and Chris Godwin? Was it worth the rest of your season?
No. Yeah, because now the Bucs have no chance, basically.
It wasn't the Super Bowl. It was week fucking 7.
I still like Baker Mayfield. I still think he'll do well. But now they basically have no chance. Like, they
not make wild card.
Especially with if Evans was out, I would say, damn, like, you're losing a vet, but Godwin is so good that Evans caught his 100th career touchdown yesterday.
Yep. And then got hurt on the next drive.
Yep. So it's like stupid. Speaking of stupid, though, Chargers Cardinals.
Not one touchdown from the Chargers.
And you know what, Trevor Lawrence? I'm a Trevor Lawrence hater, so this is fine. It's fine with me. What'd you say?
Trevor Lawrence?
Not Trevor Lawrence. Justin Herbert.
Why do you hate Justin Herbert?
People compare him to Josh Allen a lot and say he's better than Josh Allen, and I don't agree with that. Not only that, he has very little success to back up any of his.
He has no success.
I know the only time they've been in the playoffs, they lost to the. They were up by so much, and then the Jags with Trevor Lawrence made a comeback, and they lost. He did, like, didn't he do okay though in this game? Like, I'm trying to look up the stats right now. Yeah, he threw for
Cardinals.
349 yards, but no touchdowns.
I just want to say, well, to be fair, did you see what happened to one of them?
No.
He threw it in the air, and it's like a 90-yard drive pass, right? So this would have been like on a highlight reel, right?
Uh-huh.
The wide receivers like at the 3-yard line, and the ball gets punched out into the end zone for a touchback.
Oh man, that would be brutal.
I just want to say, on the topic of this game, it just got out. ESPN excluded for the first time Chargers and Cardinals from their weekly Monday Night Football press release, meaning those ratings must have been god awful, because who the fuck was watching this game over a possible Super Bowl outcome game?
Literally, like it was already favorited before like the game even played, because ESPN, I mean NFL, did not put it on anything but ESPN Plus.
It's stupid.
I mean, because the other game, Ravens Buccaneers, like let's say both teams are fully healthy. That is a possible Super Bowl game. People are gonna watch that.
Possible? I guess.
Yes.
You know.
Cardinals, Chargers, like those are two teams that might not even make wild card.
Yeah. After this game, I don't think the Chargers make the playoffs. Like, I think it just kind of shows that the Chargers are, like, no matter the coach, they're just kind of have that, like, culture of choking, you know?
It's more than that. It's just, like, they have nothing to work with. Like, their best player is Justin Herbert and J.K. Dobbins. Both good players, don't get me wrong, but it's not enough.
Yeah.
Like, this upcoming draft, expecting, like, 2 wide receivers and a bunch of cornerbacks. Like, that's it. Draft 5 cornerbacks and 2 wide receivers. That's your draft.
But, that was the last recap game. Now we're going to go into predictions. Is there anything I just want to say before we go into predictions, though? I have one thing, but it's small.
I have one stupid thing. Ever since I found my Ravens headband that I bought last year when the Ravens were at win streak, the Ravens have been on a win streak. I found this headband when week 2 was over, and we have been on a win streak again.
Wow. Well,
just wait till we get to predictions. You're not gonna be happy.
I'm going to steal your headband as soon as I see you next time, Eunice, because I'm done with this shit. I don't want the Ravens to win anymore.
I will re-give you cancer.
Okay.
If you touch this shit.
He will beat it again.
Yeah, I've done it twice. I'll do it again.
Cancer is already
round 3, bitch.
But Dejan, was there anything you wanted to say? Say.
No. I mean,
Jared Goff does have more touchdowns than completions.
I was gonna say that. Fuck.
Oh, well, in my opinion, the first 5 games are pretty easy to tell who wins. But
yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There is one more thing I did want to say about the Buccaneers-Ravens game. I'm sorry.
Go for it.
2 NFL records were broken that day.
What was that?
The first record was Lamar Jackson for having the most games with 5+ touchdowns. This is one of those records, by the way, with Hurt. I'm just gonna outright say that, so like don't take it with like a grain of salt. I'm sorry. Most games with 5+ touchdowns with less than 5 incompletions. And I forgot the other one.
Hypergore.
I think it was from the Buccaneers side, but I forgot what it was.
But one thing I was gonna say is Jared Goff has more touchdowns than he has incompletions on the season, and also Amari Cooper scored a touchdown in his first game as a Bill. He drove.
That was so funny. how he scored that touchdown?
He drove there. So first of all,
he forgot to play.
he drove there overnight. Like as soon as he got the okay that he was traded. It's a 3-hour drive, by the way. Like it's like between 3 and 4 hour drive from Cleveland to Buffalo. That motherfucker was already on his way to Buffalo, and then they just so happened to like let him know he was traded. He was like, "Oh, awesome," because all this shit I'm doing is not going to be worth nothing if I'm not already like on the team. He was just going to beg to be on the Bills. So then that happened. He practiced every day, and they apparently only taught him like a limited version of the playbook, but he scored a touchdown, but he like didn't know the route because he like that wasn't like in the playbook. So he turns to Keon Coleman and asks him like, "What do I have to do?" And Keon Coleman just points to like where he's supposed to stand to catch the touchdown. And it's exactly what happened.
He literally just points to the end zone, trying to go around there.
He told me he's like just go over there, try to confuse that guy. But
it worked.
Welcome to football.
But
hey, I said this a week ago. The Bills finally have a route runner, and I mean, fuck, I know you're happy.
I'm happy. I know it's not gonna work out. Like something's gonna fucking happen. But
now you're
can you be happy for once?
No, no, we can't.
I felt a spite when Damar Hamlin caught an interception.
Dude, I'm keeping a list of all the crazy shit Damar Hamlin has done.
Died.
A heart attack.
Well, okay, this season, because he didn't die. I'm adding did not die at the end because we don't know.
Shout out to my boy.
He killed someone else.
Tua. He gave Tua a concussion. He jersey swapped with Aaron Rodgers. He picked off.
Wait, why did he jersey swap? What flavor?
I don't know. Apparently, Aaron Rodgers said he was an inspiration to him. Which bullshit. I call bullshit. Aaron Rodgers probably believes he's a clone. So,
all right.
I was gonna say, okay, so we got. Without further ado, let's predict some games. There are no bye weeks this week. So, all 16 teams are playing. Yeah, there's no bye weeks.
Oh. Yeah. Y'all could have gave them. Never mind.
And there's only one Monday Night Football game, but I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with this one. Like, this flex this.
They should have, honest to God, put like, I'm trying to think of like these 4 p.m. games. There's 3 of them at 4:25. Fuck it, put Commanders Bears there. Rookie first round pick versus first round pick, second over.
I think Commanders Bears is being flexed to 1 p.m.
Why?
So more people can watch it.
I think it's because they were like, "There's too many blowouts. We need to add something spicy up there."
Not really. There's a lot of close games at the 1 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
There's 4 blowouts. I mean.
So to start us off, we have Vikings, Rams, Eunice. What do you think?
Cooper Kupp is going to be back.
Doesn't change anything for my prediction.
It does for me, honest to God. Because in terms of defense, they're about the same. Like, Vikings have a slight edge. But in terms of offensive, like running backs, I'd give it to the Rams. Kyren Williams, way better than what's his name, Jones.
This just in. Breaking news. Confirmed. Jameis Winston will be starting
for
the Browns.
Oh, okay, good for them.
Yeah, they gotta play gotta play the Ravens.
You said James. I immediately thought like Jameson Williams. I'm like, fuck, what now?
Yeah, he got suspended. That was fucked up. But yeah, I gotta give it to the Vikings.
I think I'm gonna give this to the Rams.
Wow. Deshaun.
Because think about it. Justin Jefferson, Cooper Kupp, two outstanding wide receivers, right?
Uh-huh.
Both quarterbacks have proven time and time again they can handle the pressure and they're actually pretty decent, right? All lines for both sides show that they know how to keep their quarterbacks and running backs safe. It really is the same in every category. The really only difference is I just think the Rams have a better running back. Like that's really all that's tipping it for me.
You think Aaron Jones is better than, or so you think Kyron Williams is better than Aaron Jones?
Yes.
Wow.
Is Aaron Jones second place in the NFL for most rushing touchdowns?
Let me look it up.
He's not.
I
That's
know,
the
but
point.
I want to figure it out.
Okay, but do the Rams have an actual like passing?
Yeah.
Well,
team?
Cooper Kupp is coming back.
And Puka Nakua might be back too. That one's a maybe though.
Okay, so you're telling me that they were more forced to run than pass.
Yes. They've been
So
doing
this
nothing
should not be
wrong.
a shocker.
Huh?
True. That is true. I did not think about that. Anyway, Deshaun, who do you think for this game?
Okay, I'm gonna keep it a stat. Everybody so far, everyone who's played against the Lions, the next game they were tired
True.
and they were not playing good.
True.
So I'm still giving it the Vikings, NFC North supremacy, but I'm gonna say by a field goal.
Okay.
I'm just say one thing really quickly. Sorry. Kyron Williams is tied for first place for most rushing touchdowns, 8. Aaron Jones is not in the top 30.
I saw that, but because he only has 2 rushing touchdowns, but they don't need to rely on him as much. So he has 500 or he has almost 500 rushing touchdowns. So
does a 1-yard touchdown count as a rushing touchdown?
Yes, but shouldn't.
This stat is now just making it worse for me. That doesn't help.
Yeah, Aaron Jones. I mean,
boost Jones up like, oh, maybe he has like 4 or 5 that he didn't account for.
Yeah, no, I love Aaron Jones. Obviously, I have him in fantasy.
Great
so
player. He's a fantastic player, but I'm taking Kyron Williams over him, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Wow. But what about next we have Ravens, Browns. I'm not even gonna say Vikings. I can only give it to the Vikings because I know that the Rams have the Rams are good in theory. I know Cooper Kupp is coming back and Puka Nakua is coming back soon, but I still don't see it. I think the Vikings defense is just too good to I don't know. It might be a close game, and I do think it'll be interesting. But I think Vikings. Then we have Ravens Browns. I'm not even gonna say what I think because you could genuinely there is no point. We all know what team is winning.
Let me just say one thing.
Well, no, you can still speak your mind. I just.
Well, I mean, this is pretty obvious. Let's be realistic, okay?
Yeah.
I just do want to say that it's just the one thing that is important about this game to me. Arthur Mollett confirmed back, baby.
Wouldn't it be hilarious?
About that is, he is a star cornerback who was a clear number 2 for us. He was with Marlon Humphrey all year last year. Got injured during the offseason, so he's missed a lot. He's coming back now. And Marlon Humphrey did have a knee injury in the Buccaneers game, but John Harbaugh, who normally doesn't share injury reports, he's very private about those 99% of the time. When asked about it, he said, "Oh, he's probably going to be okay." I saw him in the locker room after his second interception. I saw him in the locker room jump up and down watching him win. He's fine. We just kept him out to be safe because he already got us what he needed to do.
Right.
Something they should have done with Mike Evans. Anywho,
True. True. Deshaun?
Ravens win. This will be a relatively close game, actually, because I know it's a division game. I'll say like a touchdown diff.
Wow, I wouldn't even. I would be shocked if the Browns can score 1 point.
It's a division game. You gotta keep that in mind.
I know,
That's
and
the
I know
thing.
like the AFC. Everybody says on TikTok, AFC or not TikTok. Everybody on YouTube always says AFC North, very competitive whenever they have to play each other.
No team leaves an AFC North division game without someone getting injured. Someone in this game is getting injured.
I would believe it. If only Watson had waited 1 more week.
Oh, if only, bro.
But Deshaun, what do you think for this game?
Ravens. The only people I think that are saying Browns are Browns fans.
Yeah.
Not
Not
even.
even they are saying it. Not even Browns fans are saying it.
But I say by 10, yes. I mean, if the Browns are winning by halftime, that means the Ravens were just playing around.
Oh, I will say this. The Ravens are currently on a 5-win streak. The next, I'm like mentally speaking, I'm like at a 1-3 loss thing without getting upset. Like if we lose whatever the next game loss is, as long as it's not like a blowout loss, I'm not mad. Like I'm telling you that like preemptively.
I'm assuming the
about to
next
look at your
loss
stuff.
will be in the
Probably the
divisional round to the Chiefs.
You think we're gonna go undefeated until playoffs?
No, because you got to play the
No, I see them
Steelers.
losing
I
the
think
Bengals.
Steelers and Pittsburgh.
That last Bengals game was so close. I can see them losing the Bengals.
That's what I just said. Yeah, literally in 3 weeks. This week Browns, next week's Broncos, then it's back to the Bengals. I genuinely believe that's probably going to be a loss, and I'm not going to care.
We'll see.
Then you're gonna lose the Steelers.
Yes.
And then you're gonna lose the Eagles.
Steelers, but in Pittsburgh. Titans.
He's okay losing to the Eagles for some reason.
I'm not. I literally just did a sarcastic okay.
Titans, Lions.
DJ?
Does this need to be said?
Exactly.
Boys, get ready. We're getting a new meme.
He's week to week still.
We're gonna get another politician saying we're classless. We're like,
I can't wait for those tweets about the refs helping the Lions against the Titans.
bro, it's gonna happen again. We're gonna be killing them, and Campbell's gonna be like, time to test out the trick plays.
Dude, I can't wait for genuinely speaking, when the Ravens make the Super Bowl, the Lions are the only team I'm worried to go against. I have no fucking idea what we're gonna do against trick plays like that.
Nothing.
He threw it to a lineman.
Twice. You said do it again. Hey man, I wasn't looking. Do it again. All right, bet.
Yeah.
That's really what happened. Dan Campbell saw a guy coming back from the bathroom, and the guy said, "What happened?" And Campbell's like, "No worry, I'll do it again."
Yeah.
You missed? Hold up, I got you. Run it
back. Again.
But Deshaun, how much by Lions by how much?
Like 20.
Did bro say 20?
Like at least?
Hey, we beat him by 24.
Hey, that's how the Lions lose this game. That's how they lose. If they score less than 20 more points than the Titans.
I'm giving it 14. Man, you gotta give Titans some credit.
I ain't giving them a nickel
I
worth of
watched
shit.
them play football last week. I don't have to give them shit. I'm also saying Lions. Eunice, I think you're also saying Lions as well.
Oh, for sure, bro. Gibbs, Montgomery, I want every offensive line. No, I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this. I want every offensive player for the Lions to score a touchdown. I want the center to score a touchdown. I want all of it.
He doesn't snap it. He just picks it up and runs.
He just picks it up. Both hands, looks down, looks back up, just takes a step forward into the goal line.
But now we have one that I think will be difficult. Colts,
Really?
Texans.
Really?
No,
That's
I mean, I think Texans win, but I think it'll be as close as it was last time.
You know what? I can see that. Just because Stroud has been playing shit for like the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
But the Colts just don't have a D line that can stop Mixon.
Yeah.
DJ?
Dijon.
Oh, it's my turn. Yeah, I'm saying Texans, and just for the comeuppance, I want them to win by 2 again.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Then we had
Oh, Eunice, Texans' first game they beat Colts 29-27.
Yeah.
No, that's why I'm just laughing. Like,
Then we have Packers Jags trap game.
damn, 4 blowouts in a row. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's why they want to push stuff. That's why they want to push stuff to 1:00 because they're like, no one's watching these.
I'm watching one of them.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
me
obviously
too.
going to watch the Lions, but it's like
What's it called?
they win an intense game.
I thought DJ was about to go. That's what I'm saying, bro. Fair, Jags win.
But I'm gonna say Packers because obviously, like that if the only way the Packers lose would be if Jordan Love threw like 5 interceptions.
Oh my god! You better not throw another interception. Game. I don't care.
No, he threw 2 last week. He's gonna throw 2 more.
2 the week before and 3 the week before that.
He's gonna do it. Like Jordan Love plays football like how I play Madden. It's just like
No,
fuck
that's
it.
what Dan Campbell does. Dan Campbell plays like he's playing Madden. That's where he gets all his plans from. He literally just looks at the Madden handbook and just writes them down.
I mean, against the Vikings, I'm pretty positive that was the first drive. We didn't leave our side of the field, and he was like, fake the punt.
Yeah.
Fake it.
I'm telling you right now, like there's a part of me that originally didn't exist. You asked me this, DJ, like 3 weeks ago. You're like, deep down, we're all a little bit of a Lions fan. And I told you no with a burning passion. That Cowboys game is like changing something in me, man.
I'm a Lions fan. Gotta be, man. You grew up in the area. If it's Lions Bills, I'm picking the Bills, but still,
And that's why you lose the Super Bowl.
Oh no, I mean, like I was telling Claire about this a couple days ago. We're going to get our asses handed to us when we have to play the Lions. Like it's not even like I don't even know if I'm gonna watch the game just because like just tomorrow.
I'm going to you. Like
that's the worst part is I have to watch that game because
in Discord.
What other team? Oh yeah, in Discord. I would kill myself.
If you were there for the Ravens game and I jumped in and out as much as I could, you're doing the same thing.
And that was awful. And yeah, but horrible. But anyway, yeah, Packers win. Now we have Cardinals. Wait, Deshaun, how much do the Packers win by though?
Let's just make it a 7.
Okay.
But I forgot. I did want to say something for the Lions game. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
But that Vikings game to me just proved, hey, yes, Hutchinson are like top defender. Wow. We found like someone's,
Isaiah
Thomas. The defense as a whole was like, all right, we have a hole, let's fill it.
No, they literally said, oh, okay, break time's over. Sends out, all right, guys, back to work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Isaiah Thomas did do nice.
I think see, I can't really speak for Riley, but for me, like I was gonna say for the Bills, I can't really speak, but for me, for the Lions, if we lose, I'm blaming the offense more than the defense because our defense is.
Yeah, there were the mistakes that were made from the Lions came from the offense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the Bills
the defense I don't remember them making a lot of fouls, but they had amazing coverage and I forgot the Vikings QB. He just threw amazing passes. That was a game. Dude.
Yeah, all the mistakes literally were from the offense. All the mistakes from the Lions were from the offense. The fumble, the fake punt that didn't work. Golf got sacked a few times in that fourth quarter.
I would say like, and I take back. Obviously, I was joking about the Lions Bills. I would love to watch that game. It's going to be legendary. We're still going to lose though, but it's
It's in your team, my guy.
I'm realistic. You guys are just delusional. Like whenever I don't,
It's working great for me.
yeah, I know
Bro.
because you have a team with a competent head coach.
I don't have that much of a positive prediction rating, but I'm happy. Hell.
Yeah. Be happy.
Hey man, nah. For me, it's about okay. Let's be realistic about this team. If they're bad, they're bad. You know, like I think the Bills are good. Like they are a good football team, but
I went 6 weeks saying Jags are winning. They're going to the Super Bowl.
I'm just
You're
not
try
capable of it.
Was not realistic.
Yeah, I'm realistic. But nah, Bills.
I'm sorry. I just want to make one joke.
But anyway, so we got Cardinals Dolphins.
First tough one.
This is really a 50-50 game because even though on paper Dolphins outrank the Cardinals in everything, this is Tua's first game back, and I'm pretty sure that fucker cannot even tie his own shoes right now.
Tua has not played in 6 weeks, and he's he wasn't even doing well in like the first 2 games he was playing.
My question is the O-line good enough?
Not at all.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
There's a reason he got those concussions.
Yeah, so I have to give it to the Cardinals.
Okay.
If they can surprise the Chargers, I have to give it to the Cardinals.
Honestly, I won't lie. The reason the Cardinals won that game against the Chargers, there was a lot of like good luck in their side. You know, like that fumble into the end zone. What's his name? Kyle Murray got a lucky break and ran it in for a touchdown. There was a lot of luck involved. But the reason I'm still going to say Cardinals is even though they had luck, the Dolphins' defense is way worse than the Chargers' defense.
Yeah, I just I don't know. I've seen stats that say that they're good, but it just doesn't pass the eye test. Like I actually watch them and they're bad. So I have to give it to the Cardinals. Deshaun, what do you think?
I am going Cardinals here. The reason why this was iffy to me is because Cardinals are an okay team, and I have no idea how Tua's gonna play coming out of that concussion.
Right.
That's why I asked how good is that O-line, because
I don't think they're very good.
If they're not enough for like Tua to make like amazing plays, then I don't see them winning this.
I'm gonna say.
I guess a better question is how good is the Cardinals' defense?
I'm gonna say this now.
I think it's okay.
If I see Tua run the ball himself one time, I'm pissed.
He better slide.
He better run that shit for an inch or two and then immediately buckle down.
Yeah.
Don't run it at all, actually. No, both your running backs are healthy now.
Yeah, that is true. I don't know. Like,
excuse me.
I have to give it to the Cardinals because, like, I don't know how Tua's gonna do after his injury, and I can't really confidently say, like, that. Yes, rust, but keep in mind he threw 3 interceptions in the game where he got injured. Like, I just can't say, like, imagine how bad the rust is after not playing for 6 weeks. You know? So, I have to give it to the Cardinals. Gus would be dying to talk about this game.
Let's save it.
Okay. We'll wait till later. We'll go to Falcons Bucks.
I'm gonna say Falcons solely because last time it was a close game, and now the Buccaneers are going into this without wide receivers. Their wide receiver one now is a rookie.
Yeah. Deshaun?
Yeah, man, I want to be different. I like taking the upsets. I do. And I understand Bucks got some injuries. I'm saying Bucks here.
Okay. Like they're looking for a bounce back game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, woohoo.
What? Yeah, I was gonna say how much.
Man. I mean, when they played against each other, it was an overtime game. Yeah.
Yes.
And they got injuries. I'm okay. Well, then I'm just gonna say by 3. Whoever the kicker is for the Bucks is gonna put up a lot of points.
Better claim him in fantasy. Drop your kicker so I can get him.
Don't do that, DJ.
Which kicker?
Wait, should I drop Aubrey?
Yeah, that's a good call actually, I think.
DJ, don't fucking listen to this grimy fuck. I can see him already doing that shit with his hands where he rubs them together.
Calling
okay,
me
well,
a
my backup kicker is
grimy fuck.
McLaurin. I don't know.
Wait,
DJ.
who?
McLaurin?
I gotta figure out who the hell that even is. Oh,
that's the Buccaneers.
It is the Bucks kicker. That's funny. So Deshaun doesn't even have to drop him. Damn. You should trade Aubrey to me though.
Don't.
Who do you have?
I have Jake Bates.
Oh, you have Bates?
Yeah.
Man.
Jake Bates is amazing.
I'm denying any trade.
I will. Okay, dude. If you deny, I will leave the group chat. I will leave the league.
I'm allowed to make a vote.
If you click veto and then everybody else vetoes it, then that's fine. But if you automatically,
No, I'm not going to league manager fucking veto it. I'm not as grimy as you would be.
I'm looking at the points sheets, and honestly, it's not a worthwhile trade.
You know, Deshaun, you're just fucking mad because I almost beat you.
Well, if you could, please go to
Oh wait. Almost beat him? So I'm here because you didn't beat him.
You know what? We won't even talk about it.
If you guys could go to the league chat though and uphold the trade on me and Gus, that would be lovely.
It'll do it automatically after a couple of days. The whole purpose is to give the league 2 to 3 days to vote against it if they want to.
Mm-hmm.
No, I want everyone to vote so we can speed this shit up.
No.
I voted to veto.
Veto?
Well, obviously, I'm just kidding. Chase Brown for
Hubbard.
Fucking Chuba Hubbard.
Oh. Yeah, I could see that being a win for DJ.
Yeah, Chuba Hubbard's pretty good.
Oh wait, no, Gus gets Chase Brown.
Yeah.
That's a win for Gus.
Yeah, I know. I voted to veto.
Vote to veto. I'm doing it.
Meat writers. I'm telling you.
I thought Eunice, what did you tell Malik to say about the trade?
Oh, I told him how I really felt. I told him I think it's a fair trade, but personally I could see it going either way. Your call.
That's exactly what I said.
He originally wanted Swift for Hubbard.
Yeah, Gus sends me so much stupid fucking trades. Like he's like Aaron Jones for Chuba Hubbard. I'm like, no.
He wants to get rid of the guy, and I will gladly give him Brown.
All right, man. Well, I voted to veto, so good luck, man. Anyway, so yeah, everybody's taking Falcons, Eagles, Bengals. I don't know. Also, Eunice Welly said that you need to stop being so mean to the Bengals.
I refuse.
Well, Welly, I tried.
Oh yeah, you weren't here for that.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why? What, him saying it? Because I saw it in the chat.
No, Eunice telling me the backstory on Welly and the Bengals.
Yeah, Welly told me about it before. I
I hope he
don't.
finds an M&M randomly.
Oh my god. I don't know who to take on this game.
I do.
Who?
Yeah, Bengals.
Wow.
Yeah. Bengals really want to have at least a
Yeah,
winning record.
they want to get above 500.
Yeah. So they're gonna try their damnedest against the Eagles. And the Eagles. What the hell am I
Eagles.
saying? The Eagles are just not gonna just not gonna catch up.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna say by 7.
Wow.
Hey, get ready. By the way, in fantasy,
What's happening in fantasy?
Why?
nothing.
All right,
I just
let me check
made
the
a
schedule.
business decision using Gus's words.
What just happened?
Eunice, if it's screwing over Gus, I support it. But don't tell him I said that. Oh, fuck. No, he fucking
It's
won't.
recorded, dumb fuck.
He ain't gonna fucking watch it.
I watched
I
that.
watched this.
Yeah, but Gus doesn't. I don't think.
He says that sometimes he does to get his predictions because he forgets them.
Oh, okay. Well, he's not here right now. He probably won't watch. Yo, Eunice, question. You want Tank Dell for Jameson Williams?
What?
I
And you denied that?
I want JMO.
Yeah, I don't want a wide receiver 3.
Well, you have fucking
Against wait a
Mr.
second,
I'm
bro. Calm down.
suspended
Against the
Jameis.
Patriots, he put up 18 points, brother.
Yeah, man.
How
What the
how
fuck?
often did he do that? How often did he do that?
A lot. He did it a lot last year. He's just starting off slow.
Let me see his thing. Motherfucker, he has 48 points total this season.
He put up 0 last week.
He put 0, 18, 7, 11, and 9.
Would you do Jawan Jennings?
Just making up names at this point.
No, I'm not. He's a real person.
He's not even on your fucking team.
Yeah, he is. He's in my IR.
Kill yourself.
He's coming back next week.
Not this week, next week?
No, like the one that were week 8.
Okay.
You
So
know
this
what?
week.
You know what? Ayuk is out, right?
Yes.
But the problem is Purdy doesn't throw to anybody but fucking Kittle. We'll talk about it.
All right. We got something cooking. I've been trying to get JMO for a while. Plus he's suspended. You got to give me a break. Anyway, to get back to it, Eagles or Bengals? Dijon, Bengals by how many?
7.
7. Eunice, what is your opinion? Because this is another game where I don't know who to pick.
Okay.
No, I'm being serious. Like I
get it. You don't want to listen to Dijon.
I just don't. Well, no, I want to pick.
No, it's understandable.
Okay.
Ask Claire. She'll probably know better than me, apparently.
All right, I'll text her because she's in the other room.
You do not need to text her. That was a joke.
Eunice, are you gonna answer my?
We're talking. You said you were gonna talk to Claire.
I texted her. She's in the other room.
Sorry. Fuck.
Let's be honest. He's picking the Eagles. He doesn't like the Bengals. Let's go to the next one.
Oh shit, that's true.
No, not even that. I'm genuinely thinking they both have good QBs, star wide receiver 1s and 2s, good run rooms, but the Eagles do have a slight advantage in that. But the Bengals have a slightly better. No, they don't. What the fuck am I saying? Eagles win this. The secondaries for the Bengals have been ass all season.
How's the secondary for the Eagles?
Better.
Better.
Like solid.
All right.
Claire said Eagles.
Wow. I might be wrong here, boys.
So I'll say Eagles. The thing is, for me, I think both offenses, I swear to God, if people, when I say, I'm going to repeat the exact same thing I'm about to say in my TikTok, and if even one person says I'm wrong, I will kill you. Like, this is not even a joke. You will bite the curb. So
you're wrong.
I think the Eagles and the Bengals actually have similar offenses in terms of like their ceilings, right? But the Bengals defense is, and I'm sorry to say this, Welly, if you're listening, hot doo-doo dog ass. Like, I don't even know, like, let's see, because the Eagles have been just fucking running the fucking... Yeah, they're towards the bottom against the run. They're one spot above... they're one spot below the Bills. So, that's all that I need to know. They are horrible against the pass. Yeah, the Bengals defense is just horrible. So, I have to say Eagles. I want the Bengals to win. That's why I'm kind of like trying to figure out like a way to put this where the Eagles don't win, but I just kind of have to say Eagles win. Very close game though.
Check fantasy.
All right, this is our live, like, I'm not editing this shit out, by the way. So, this is my live reaction to whatever Eunice just did. Is it a trade? Oh, let me go to the recent activity. That's a good one, Eunice.
Just a business.
Did you DM people asking them to veto
Everyone!
it? That's fucking hilarious, dude. I respect it. I'm glad I vetoed it because Gus. That's the thing is Gus gets pissed off that no one trades with him. He does not need to be more powerful. Like, he's already undefeated right now. Why do I give a hell what happens to him? It's a business decision. Fuck me. Decision.
That's what he said to me.
Yeah, that is what he said, so it's not like he can be pissed off.
By the way, DJ, to make it up to you.
I can. What the hell?
Deshaun, you're going to be fine.
This motherfucker, I literally was about to say, to make it up to you, remind me sometime this week, I will help you trade for running back.
There's a player I really want that I got off waivers,
Like,
but
okay,
I'm afraid you guys are going to try to take him before me.
How this helps him more than me.
Chubba,
Chase Brown
average is at 10. His average is at 10.
It's
while
not.
Hubbard is at fucking 15. How?
Okay, if Chubba Hubbard gets, like, okay, first of all, Chubba Hubbard is playing the Broncos defense. How many points did Elvin Kamara have last week?
8.
That much?
That's it. That's horrible.
Yeah, so that's bad.
Okay, I'm not like, oh my goodness, why you guys got rid of my running back? I need a running back. Have Mixon and Swift. I just need a backup.
Yeah, that's true.
You just need a
literally,
backup.
if you just need a backup, get one off waivers.
No, literally, if you need a backup, that
Brown was the waiver. I was trying to trade up.
Jerome Ford, Justice Hill, Mostert.
This Hill is still available?
Yeah, so is Raheem Mostert.
Oh, Raheem Mostert is still available. Did you grab his?
Yeah, I was gonna pick him up, but I you know what's funny?
No.
I picked him up and then I dropped him.
Well, maybe it's because for 4 weeks he put up no points.
Because he
He was
no
injured.
QB. That's how he was.
Mostert was injured too.
Oh, that's definitely why then.
But now he's back.
Yeah, so I would
There you go,
fucking
dude.
I would get Mostert. Anyway, so
Yeah.
Eagles, then we have did you say who you thought was gonna win, Eunice? No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I said Eagles.
Yeah, it's the Eagles.
Oh, okay. I just didn't write it down, my bad. And then
Hey, is Welly right now, or does Welly watch these?
he said he watches it. So he will probably listen to if you bash the Bengals.
I don't know. Fuck him. Fuck you, Welly.
Anyway,
Damn, that's crazy.
No, fuck. He always has the opposite opinion of me. Knows good at arguing.
so
He got ping pong by 2 cards.
bro, I would love to see Eunice and Welly have a debate. Like
Oh,
we
do it all the time. Like,
dude,
daily.
both of them are amazing at arguing with each other. I would love to, and we should invite Welly on one day when we know that like Gus is actually no. We could just do 5 people. We should do.
There was a time for 2 months every day for breakfast. You know, like that 15-minute breakfast you get
Yeah.
at DHS. For 2 months, only at breakfast we did this. Even though we shared a lunch, we had a 2-month-long argument on who was a better rapper, Kanye or Eminem.
That's crazy.
Every time we saw each other, morning Welly, oh shit, morning Eunice. Anyway, back to what I was saying.
So then we have Saints Chargers.
The battle of the mid.
I was gonna say I'm gonna say Chargers. Just because
at the very least, the Chargers know how to stop running backs, and that's all the Saints have.
Yeah. Dejan, what do you think?
I
Don't say anything nice about the Saints. Apparently it's illegal.
I don't know, man. I don't really care for either team.
Great.
I guess I'm just gonna run off questions now. Have Chargers been performing well?
They've been okay.
Yeah, they've been okay.
Nothing crazy, but like nothing bad.
Right. I mean, they're 3 for 3, so.
Yeah, like literally, like middle of the road.
30 on 30.
And then we have Saints who have wow, their 2 wins are against the Panthers and the Cowboys. Well, man, they can win next week. So I'm picking Chargers here.
Okay.
I'm gonna say by 6. Someone's gonna miss a field goal.
You mean an extra point?
No.
Yeah.
No touchdowns will be scored in this game.
You know what? I don't not believe it.
Yeah, me neither. It's rough. Then we have Bills Seahawks.
And this is going to stress Riley out again because Bills should obviously win, but we know it's the Bills.
All right, Riley, take us away.
I would do unspeakable things. Like there is no limit on the amount of things I would do to have Ben Johnson as our head coach. I don't like it's just some so in the Titans game they threw the ball deep to Dalton Kincaid. He catches it, and then they do a QB not sneak, but like a QB run, like a what the hell is that called? An option. And they're like, all right, so Josh is running. The play gets blown dead because the Titans were challenging the previous catch, but
they do it again.
They do it again.
Why?
And it doesn't. Not only did the play get blown dead, the first time, Josh, it was 0 yards he got. Keep in mind they're about 4 yards, 5 yards out from the line, or sorry, from the actual end zone. So they get the play is confirmed, but the spot of the ball changes. It goes back 2 yards. So they're back 2 yards further than they were before. They ran the same play again for negative yards. Dumb as fuck. It's like, I get that the coaching staff is like better in the second half, but we still need to be good in the first half to like win games. The Seahawks have a lot of injuries, and they're slowly getting players back. I think that's kind of why they did so well against the Falcons last week, is because they got back people that were important. And I think Geno Smith is still like the definition of, I don't want to say the definition of mid. He's not as good at, like, he's okay. He's okay. He's not bad.
He is there. He is leading the league in passing, but that's only because he's leading. Please continue.
Yeah, it's just it pisses me off, because here's exactly what's going to happen. I do think the Bills win. Like, this shit is going to be like crazy. Like, now, granted, we are good against the pass, so I think we'll give Metcalf some trouble. But whoever's playing Sammer in fantasy next week is going to lose automatically, because Kenneth Walker is going to run all over. Kenneth Walker is going to make what Derrick Henry did look like just child's play. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Funny. It's so funny to me how confident you were in the Bills until that very second where you uttered the words, "Let's see how our defense looks against the Ravens." And ever since that second, your confidence in the Bills, garbage.
And I knew that, like, we had a bad run defense, but you don't know.
You were blinded by the 3-0 at the time.
Yeah, you don't know how bad it is until you get almost 200 rushing yards run on you.
1 yard short, man. Fuck.
Yeah, so I am going to take the Bills. I think it will be, like, it's not going to be a blowout, but it's not going to be close. Like, I could see the score being within, like, a touchdown or two. Because I think the Bills' offense is good, and we have we just have a good offense, but we have we have a defense that sometimes you look at it and you're like, wow, these, like, it's like,
do they know they're playing football
on the team?
Yeah,
are they all rookies?
They're not all rookies, but they're just...
I was making a joke about when you're watching the Bills defense.
It's like the Avengers. Like, sometimes our defense looks like the Avengers, like in the first Avengers movie, who, like, they literally, like, stopped the alien invasion, like, by themselves. And other times our defense looks like they're a bunch of little league fucking people, like, that couldn't stop, like, a nosebleed if you gave them a bunch of tissues. Like, fucking horrible.
For some reason, when you said that, I thought Little League was NFL, but for midgets.
When I said that, I was like, wait, that's baseball. But yeah, I think this will be a close game. I think it'll be interesting, like, if you don't want to watch the... No, this is honestly the most... actually, no, I take that back.
It's this game or the next game?
Yes, I was gonna say, if you don't have a game to watch, I honestly think that if Jaden Daniels plays, watch the Commanders. If Jaden Daniels doesn't play... If Jaden Daniels doesn't play, watch the Bills. Like, I think this will be interesting. I think it'll be interesting. That's all I'll say.
For sure.
So now, Eunice, go ahead.
What I want to say about this game, in terms of wide receiver room, they're about equal. In running back room, they're about equal. O-line, equal. QB, I give it to the Bills. Defense, I give it to the Seahawks.
You have to.
So it's really an even 50-50 game. Like, it's really hard to say who's going to be the winner. It's literally last week's version of the Buccaneers versus Ravens. It's literally the same like concept. It's 50-50. If I tell you, oh, I'm from the future, the Seahawks won this game, you're not going to like rip your hair out. What? And if
I
I tell
ripped
you
my
the
hair out
Bills
for a
won,
different reason. Okay,
I will give this to the Bills solely because I genuinely believe the passing from Allen just outclasses Geno Smith in every way. Not to mention, Allen can also run the ball himself. For that, I think that's what tips it over. Just Allen himself can be unpredictable, and that is what's going to tip the balance on if they win or lose. Is he unpredictable the good way or the bad way? And that's why I'm going to give it to the Bills. They at least have something that could win them the game more.
Right.
But I do think this is going to be a shootout. I think this will be a high-scoring game because I don't think the Bills can stop Kenneth Walker. But at the same time,
yeah.
I know Allen. I've seen Allen play multiple games. I know he does not go down most of the time with.
Yeah. Dijon.
So, sorry. Going back to the Browns injury, I forgot his name.
Sean Watson.
Yeah. But I think all the people that are like, all right, you guys like really shouldn't be cheering, applauding like it was an injury. You guys are acting like it was a concussion or he broke his leg. He tore his Achilles, bro. He's gonna be fine.
Well,
Yeah, acting like we were praying for his downfall. Yeah, he's out for a season.
Okay, but he'll live to tell the story. He's not paralyzed. He doesn't have CTE. He's gonna be able to get up tomorrow, maybe with a little bit of a limp for months, but he's gonna be able to get up and like do his regular bad things.
Yeah, like
bad.
bro. He's gonna go back to the massage parlor.
By the way, I'm sorry to say this. Someone just did this quick. The team with the worst cap space in the league next year is with negative 81 million.
Yeah.
Please
But Bill's here.
Okay.
In my eyes, it was an easy choice. But hey, you guys, I'm a football watcher. I don't go into stats. I don't really hear much. But I don't really pay attention to injuries until we're talking about the podcast. But so yeah, I look at wins and losses. We lost against the Panthers when our QB was injured. Okay, you lost, bro. That's my eyes. But yeah, no, Bills here. I'd say by 7, since it was a toss up apparently.
Okay.
I can see this being a goal.
Yeah. If it comes to field goals.
Oh my god! Imagine this. Like, no time left on the clock. Say like 5 seconds, whatever. Bills are behind by like 1 or 2 points. Say it's like a 50 to 45-yard field goal. Jesse Bates takes his step onto the field. I'm gonna see Riley develop devices. I'm telling you, in those 10 seconds it takes for Jesse Bates to walk up to the field, Riley's gonna somehow discover how to teleport and come to that field to tackle him.
Who the fuck is Jesse Bates? What are you who is that?
Oh, what's his name? Tyler Bass.
Bass. I would kill myself. He was perfect last week, and he was like better.
Problems on the line.
They literally feared they had to scare him straight. They were like, "Fuck, dude, Tyler Bass is so bad. We have to just fucking."
We hate him. Fuck. What do we do?
Yeah. So they pick someone up and put him on the practice squad, and then they're like, "Okay, Tyler, if you don't start doing better, you're going to get replaced." Which I don't blame him.
Not even like if. By the way, at the end of the season, he's gone.
Yeah. No, he's locked up for 4 more years.
Really? Break the contract, guys.
I'm calling this. The very next field goal he misses, that cost them the game, he's gone.
Yeah, I think he'll be benched. I mean, it's only a $5 million contract. Just take the hit and get rid of him, like
I know,
genuinely.
right?
Learn from what the Browns are doing. Do not hold on to.
Yeah. Then we have Bears Commanders. We don't know if Jaden Daniels is playing.
He should.
He's a
there
week
was
to
no
week,
damage.
It's I think it's week to week or day to day. I'm gonna look it up right now while you guys
If
are
it's
talking.
day to day, I would say I'm very confident he plays. If it's week to week,
Week to
I
week.
could not tell you.
Week to week.
Fuck. All right. Fuck. We have to lock in our decisions now, don't we?
Yeah.
Bro, we are not betting money.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm still gonna say Commanders for two reasons. One, the secondaries are nice. The run defense is nice. So I don't think the Bears are gonna do much. Even last week without Jordan Daniels, they dropped a fucking 40.
Dijon.
I feel like this is already known. NFC North supremacy. You know what I mean?
Huh? Yeah.
They dropped a 40 against the Panthers, dude.
Yeah, with Marcus Mariota.
When the Saints did it, everyone was sucking their cocks.
Yeah.
I sure as hell wasn't. Do not pull up a clip.
Well, good thing I don't want to.
Wasn't. Yeah, I definitely wasn't.
For you, I'm a shitty editor.
I'm not. I just don't feel like it anymore, man.
I know, you're tired.
But no, yeah, Bears here, and just in case he does play, I'm gonna say it by 3.
Okay. I personally, this was another one where I was like, I don't know. I want to say Commanders, but fuck, you know, it's like I will say.
Flip a coin.
Fuck. Yeah, okay, I'll flip a coin. And then
Who's the away team?
it's the Bears. Are they
They're
heads or
tails.
tails? Tails? Okay.
They're tails.
Okay.
Do the second one because the first one's always,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, give me the Bears. I think that both teams are going to be solid.
And make sure you put that on your TikTok that you flipped a coin so no one can actually bet.
Oh yeah, I will. Cause this is a 50-50 game even if Jaden Daniels is healthy. I like Jaden Daniels more, so I would say like maybe I'm leaning more towards Commanders. The problem is he's not gonna like if he does not play, I don't think they have a chance. If he does play, what is the issues with his mobility, So, I'll give it to the Bears just because I don't want to be blindsided by Jaden Daniels being injured or anything like that. So, plus, this is going to be like a great game even if like if Daniels plays, might be game of the week. Or contender for it.
I don't think you were here when we were talking, but the Bears literally need to win.
Yeah, because they've got the gauntlet at the end.
Yeah.
Not even just at the end, man. The only games they have left that are not division games is this game, the 49ers, Patriots.
Man.
I had it.
Seahawks. Seahawks is the last one.
Seahawks. There it is. Yeah, their only games left that are Commanders, Cardinals, Patriots, 49ers, Seahawks. They need to win all of those. And they need to win one of those division games
God, man.
to make playoffs. If they win anything less than that, no playoffs.
I sent something in the the football Instagram group chat, and I feel like that's exactly what happened. It's I can just describe it. Bears fans, we finally have a good QB that can win us games. The entire NFC North sits up in their chair like, they're focusing on a game.
It's time to lock in, yeah.
Yeah, it's time to lock in.
And I hope they do it, because I want all NFC North teams to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Lions win the division, and then everyone else is the wild card. That would be funny. But then we have Panthers Broncos. I'm saying Broncos. Panthers are bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say the same. It really is the same, except Broncos just have a defense.
Right. Dejan, you said okay, so I can't wait to hear this.
It's Broncos.
Okay. By how much,
DJ has returned
But one. Because the Panthers are want to lock in, you know what I mean? So the Panthers want to kind of dive into this,
By the way, DJ has agreed with us on everything except for the Buccaneers.
Yeah. So this kind of determines the. Wait, Dejan, what was your spread for Cardinals Dolphins? If you don't remember, just make something
I guess.
up. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I accidentally deleted it. KC at Raiders. Kansas City, you literally cannot say anything else.
You know what?
No.
I'm going to do it.
Eunice, I'm the upset guy.
Okay, so Eunice is saying Raiders.
Hold on. Bro, I'm telling you, a broken clock. They're not going undefeated. Stupid.
They could go undefeated.
No. You stop talking like a broken.
They could.
No, they're not. I'm going to keep doing it every week. Every week I'm going to stick the opposite team. I don't give a fuck if we verse the Panthers. I don't care. Raiders, lock me in.
All right, you're locked in for Raiders. Dejan, who you locking in? I'm KC, he's Raiders.
Ever since Riley started flexing his prediction, I think it's about time for me to start locking in on these. So with that, I'm saying Chiefs here.
I honestly was like waiting for him to be like, I'm saying Raiders. Like,
the Chiefs defense has clutched them this far because everyone knows Mahomes is ass.
Yeah, let me just say, everyone watching this video, I know the Chiefs are gonna win. I'm still thinking Raiders.
It's for the meme, yeah.
Like, hold up. Let me check real quick. Yeah, the only reason I wanted to check up on this. The only reason why the Ravens lost to the Chiefs is because it was the first game of the season. Literally, that is it.
Yep.
I believe it.
They struggled against the Bengals. If that tells you anything, dude, the Chiefs are. If they got a chance to play a playoff guaranteed team, they would lose.
Dude, I'm telling you this now, and I'll die on this shit. God is my witness. Allah is my witness. If the Chiefs were the verse right now, the Bills, the Ravens, the Bengals,
You cut out for me.
Yeah, me too.
I'm saying this right now. Mark my word. If right now they were to verse the Bills, the Ravens, the Bengals, the Eagles, the Chiefs would lose.
I think if you do that rematch, the Chiefs would lose against the Ravens. But so, Dejan, Chiefs by how much?
Let's say 7.
Then we have...
Because it's still Mahomes.
Yeah, that's the thing is I can't pick against him. It's still Mahomes.
Also, for the next game, I think this one is also obvious.
Louis belt straight to ass. That cannot complete a pass.
Yeah, the Niners are just... They're beaten up, but the Cowboys, genuinely suck.
The Cowboys don't know how to play football against a team that doesn't have players to play football.
Yeah, but I have to say 49ers.
Hmm.
I'm a little like maybe coming out of the bye, the Cowboys will be better, like they're rested, but not.
Debo is gonna be back. He already checked out of the hospital
Oh,
today.
good.
I'm gonna give it to the Niners too, honestly.
Yeah, Dejan, what do you think? You said Niners, but by how much?
9.
Oh, that's funny. There is so this is our last game chronologically, but we forgot to do one because we were waiting to see if Gus would come back by then.
He's. I
Yeah,
don't think he is.
he's not coming back. So we'll do this one and then we'll go back.
We're saving the best for the last.
Yeah, we'll save the best one for last. Giants. This is Monday Night Football. Giants at Steelers. Give me the Steelers. The Steelers are actually good. I'm gonna be honest. Sue me.
Yeah, baby. Come on. Did I say Steelers last week?
I think
Let's
actually you said
go.
Jets.
Well, past me is.
Oh no, you
kind
said
of retarded,
Steelers. You said
so-
Steelers.
Okay, then never mind.
All right, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say the Steelers win this, but I do not agree that they are a good team yet.
Well, they still have to prove themselves. They still have to prove themselves, but I think they are going to be good.
I think in a couple weeks they'll show better results from their offense.
Right.
But as of right now, it's like defense carrying them right now.
I disagree. I think Russell Wilson had some good plays in that second half.
Be careful.
He also had a shit ton of bad ones. That's what I'm saying. Like, just show me a little bit more. I think he will get to that point. Don't probably as soon as maybe even next week, really.
Wait.
But I'm just saying there is huge flaws in the offense that I still need to see get fixed. They are literally just a better Chiefs now, where the offense is not doing that good, but it's showing improvement, unlike the Chiefs, and the defense is going crazy. They are just a better Chiefs.
Be careful though. It's spicy.
But yeah, I'm going Steelers.
Unlimited diarrhea.
Unlimited diarrhea. Deshaun, Steelers, but by how many points?
I didn't even say Steelers yet, bro.
You did.
I did?
Yeah,
what did I pick
you
last
said
week?
I'm
Did I
going
pick
Steelers.
Yeah.
Man, how did I forget?
You start drinking already, bro?
No.
He
I
turns
should eat my
21
red
and he's
velvet
like,
now.
oh yeah, I'm gonna start drinking.
Turns
Yeah, no.
21, and I get like a message, like at 12:01 a.m. He's butt booty naked on the side of Ford going, "Hey, come pick me up."
No, I got work tomorrow.
Damn. But what do you think, Deshaun?
But, oh my goodness, I need to do my laundry. I don't have work clothes.
Oh,
God
fuck.
damn it.
Well, you're staying up. Play Sparking Zero.
I did the entire story. I didn't
Oh,
do
wow.
bonus battles, but I did the entire story. I did all what ifs and everything.
Wow.
But
Deshaun,
yeah,
spread.
Steelers here. Actually, boys, hop on FanDuel. Put Steelers.
No.
No, that's illegal.
Don't.
That's illegal.
What's illegal? Telling
What?
people what to vote for?
Telling people to one, go gamble and what to put in their bets for. You're supposed to do it where it's like if I were to bet, that's what I would probably do.
Well, okay,
Well,
fine. Don't.
If I lived comfortably, if I didn't have to make mortgage payments, if I personally owned my vehicle, I would go bet on Steelers.
Okay. But what's the spread?
Can I get 2?
For the Giants? Okay. It's fine.
Put that on FanDuel if I were you.
Hey man, don't take any advice from us. So our last game that we skipped over because we were waiting to see if Gus would come back was.
No, take advice from us. Take all of our advice. Rather win 14-0. Take it all. Put your
No.
mortgage.
No,
Yeah,
don't do it.
Go 16-0. You're gonna make $200,000 off the 16.
Rick and Morty 100 years.
Don't do it at all. Don't do it at all.
Unlimited.
He's humble.
Wait,
Do the
He's
biggest
really
parlay you
honest
could
guy.
possibly imagine. Add in NBA. Put the Pistons win too. Actually, just put it
Okay,
there.
now you just want to go bankrupt.
Big Kirkle wakes
I'll
up.
take the Raiders beating the Chiefs any day before I take the Pistons winning shit.
yeah, no. So,
Weren't you born and raised in the Detroit metro area?
Yeah, that's why I like the Detroit Red Wings.
go Leafs.
Fair.
But
All right, we're killing someone tonight, huh?
Patriots, Jets.
Take the lead before I kill myself.
Or
stupid.
Jets, Patriots.
Ah, fuck me, man.
Man, Riley must be tired trying to rush us to answer
Yes,
this.
I am.
On DJ's birthday too, just trying to shut him
Oh
up.
my god, go kill yourself. Like,
I'm
Racist
working on it.
remarks, hating on my birthday.
hating.
Telling people to gamble.
You're telling me I can't tell people to gamble.
Yeah, you can't.
Who are you to decide what he's allowed to do?
Okay, shut the
Like,
fuck. Just shut the fuck up.
also,
Oh, now
if
race
you
is
are
brought in.
mad-
It took 2 hours and 25 minutes for race to be brought into this argument.
What are you talking about?
I
Yeah,
thought
what is
Eunice.
bro talking- You just brought up race.
I thought
I
Eunice
see.
said like.
You yourself just brought up race.
I thought
Ain't that crazy?
I thought Eunice said no. Eunice, are you fucking with me?
What?
It sounded like you said like, what do you know, white boy, or something like that, and I was like,
What?
and I was
What?
like, man, now he brought race into it. Like, what the hell is
No,
this?
the reason you heard that is because you were waiting, so you could just say some outlandish
Yeah,
stuff.
you just
By the way,
really
he
wanted
does
to
edit the
waste
podcast. I
You wanted-
rewatched them. He edits stuff out that he says
I
that we
don't.
say is highly racist.
I don't. That's
He has
okay.
dropped-
You know what? Enough.
He has dropped the hard R like 4 times in this video alone.
Unlimited diarrhea.
He told me I'm a terrorist.
I
Anyway,
don't watch
how
porn.
many? You don't
No,
fucking.
I've never been
Big
into any
Kirkle wakes up
weird kinky.
dripping like this.
Dude,
I'm
the
soundboarding.
soundboard is crazy.
I'm soundboarding.
You're soundboarding a hard R?
Okay, you just shut the hell up. Like, for real. Let's just.
Okay, yeah. Disclaimer: that was all jokes.
Are you
We're
taking the
amazing
Jets
friends.
or are you taking the Patriots?
I'm taking the Patriots.
Really?
Can we get much higher?
So high.
Is
Dijon.
it because May came back? Is that why?
Nah, it's just fuck Aaron Rodgers. I don't need
Honestly,
them.
yeah. The offense is so bad.
The
I don't-
offense is so bad that even when he has 2 top 20 wide receivers on, can't do shit.
Wait, let
I
me
mean, May
look.
did drop 280 last week.
Let me look
Not
at something.
today,
Let me
Aaron
look at
Rodgers.
something.
No, I'm saying Drake May.
I know, I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers can't do shit.
Oh yeah.
Honestly,
On the record, as you guys know, I'm in my aunt's room for all of these. I think she's a sociopath. There are 3 bottles of Sprite, each of which are like half full.
honestly, I'm gonna have to give it to the Jets. I was thinking about it. I originally was gonna say Patriots, but and I'm sorry, Gus. I just think that Patriots defense we thought was pretty good, but now it's like I don't know. They let Trevor Lawrence drop 32 on him. One of those was a kickoff return touchdown, so we won't count
I
that.
didn't even think about that.
And then they let the Dolphins drop 15 on them. Yeah, the offense can't score at the time because May wasn't in, but also like they still let them score 15 with a backup QB. Actually, it was third string at the time too, which I feel like makes it worse. And then they let the Texans drop 41. Yeah, like the Texans are good, but also no Nico Collins. And then
Wait a second.
they let the Niners drop 30 on them, and then the Jets 24.
I just looked at the stat sheet. Aaron Rodgers and May put up the same amount of yards.
It's just that Rodgers threw 2 picks.
That's crazy. I that's the thing is that this could be low scoring. I feel like what's going to end up happening is the Jets win, and then people are like, "Oh my god, we got to get back on the Jets bandwagon," and then they just disappoint the rest of the season, like they always do.
Right now, neither. Oh my god, you know what? Fuck it. Here's my spread. Ready?
Yeah.
Patriots win. Neither team scores double digits.
Wow. What are you thinking? Like,
I'm thinking a 6-7 game. 2 field goal and a touchdown.
That's crazy. I don't know about that, because the Jets scored 2 tutties on the Steelers. So I'll just say I'm gonna say Jets, but not by a lot. Dijon, Patriots. I'm assuming you're gonna say Patriots.
No.
Wow.
I'm saying Jets here.
Dude, I feel like DJ hates it when me split on something because then he can't do the other one.
True. Dijon, what's your rationale and by how much?
Last time the Patriots and Jets played each other, the Jets absolutely killed the Patriots.
Yes.
Was it?
That's true.
And then the defense from last game did not help any.
Yeah.
At all. I mean, they were playing against a Super Bowl team, but
okay.
But yeah. So I'm saying Jets here. And I'm just going to say it's going to be a normal game, and it's by 7.
Yeah, I could see it going either way. That's the thing, is that I think May could shred through the Jets defense and then like make it, like
if Aaron Rodgers doesn't throw interceptions, then yeah, Jets. But like, how many mistakes can Aaron Rodgers make?
It can go either way, and also a lot. He threw 2 picks last game. All right, so that's gonna be it from us. Is there anything you guys want to say before we sign off?
Yes.
Go ahead, Eunice. You have the floor.
I want to take a second to talk about all these trade opportunities in the league right now.
Oh my god.
No, this is not
Myles Garrett to the Bills.
Anyway.
All right.
Right now, there are 2 big wide receivers on the market. And the current highest interest for Cooper Kupp are the Steelers.
Uh-huh. Oh my god, that'd be crazy.
And then on the other side, DeAndre Hopkins, his 2 biggest interests are the Chiefs and the Ravens.
I hope not.
Personally, I don't fucking want him. Because he's a crybaby bitch, and he gets injured every time he sneezes the wrong way. And third of all, we seem to be doing just fine in our offense.
Yeah, Zay Flowers, man.
Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, Isaiah Likely, Andrew. Oh, that's the other record. Mark Andrews now broke the record in Raven history for most receiving touchdowns by a player.
Wow.
43.
That's crazy.
Ravens win 7 games in a row because we're versing the Browns and then the Browns. Have a great night, everybody.
All right. What about you, Dijon? You got anything to say before we sign off?
We say a lot of jokes in this podcast.
Now we're
make
gonna watch it back.
responsibly financial decisions.
Yes.
Riley is one of my closest friends, and he's not rich.
Well, thank you, Dijon. I appreciate that. Dijon and Eunice are both some of my closest friends as well.
I am black, so I can say the N-word. Peace out, Nick.
God damn it.
I am not black, so I cannot say the N-word, but I don't give a fuck. Peace out. All right, cut the video there.
Yeah, cut it there.
All right, whatever. Go Bills. Do I edit that out? I don't know.
No, yeah.